Good morning, students. Today we are going to read EVS, which is your environmental studies. And in environmental studies, this is your book. You may see here. Don't be confused. Okay. Now in this we were going through our chapter number 2, which was our wonderful body. Okay, see, I have written here also our wonderful body, about our body. And in this chapter we have gone through our body parts, which were the body, how many body parts we have, functions of the body parts. And I hope you all have filled this in your book, page 5th. You have all have filled this, these all. You have to label the parts of the body. I think everyone have been labeled it. Now after it we will go through functions of body parts. And in your previous class we have also discussed about the functions of hands, legs and knees. Okay, where are your hands? These are your hands, legs downwards, and your knees is also downwards. Okay, so after it we will go today we will go through the back. Okay, our back. What is the use of our back? I think you would know the meaning of back. Okay, back means piche. Okay, we should okay, now we use our back to stand straight and to bend forward, backward and sideways. Okay, now see in your book, be careful and see it. A man is standing, a man is bending forward, and a man is bending backward. Okay, there are 3 figures. In these 3 figures you may see that the man is using his back only, okay, to bend, to stand straight and to bend forward. If I am bending downwards, then I will bend my back. Okay, if I am bending backward, then I will also use my back. And if I am standing straight, the my back is used. Okay, so you may see here, see this, he is using his back. Okay, so we use our back to stand straight, to bend forward and to bend backward. Okay, this is a use of our back in our body. Now after that we have discussed about the use of back. Its uses were to stand straight, bend, forward and to bend backward. I think you would see the use of our back is to stand straight. As I am standing straight. This is the form, we stand straight, and bend forward when I am bending forward. And when we will bend backward. Okay, when I am bending backward, in these all things we use our back. Now we will go through our neck. What is the use of our neck? I think you would be you would know what is where is our neck. Your neck is this one. Okay, so it's your neck. Now what is the function of our neck? We have discussed the function of our back. Now we will go through the function of our neck. Neck helps us to move our head side to side. As when I was explaining you about neck, I have told you that neck is used to bend our neck is used to move our head. Okay, if I am turning left, you may see that I am when I am turning my head left side, my neck is allowing it to see it in the left side. Okay, so when I am seeing in the straight position, then I am moving my neck. When I see in the left right, I am moving my neck. So in these all situations we use our neck. So our neck is used to move our head. and we can turn our head left, right, up and down with the help of our neck. Okay, see this, a girl, see this girl, she is turning leftwards, right, left, down and up. Now when I am looking down, then how do I move my head with the help of my neck only? See, when I am seeing downwards, I am moving my head with the help of my neck. When I see upwards, I am moving my neck with my I am moving the head, my head with my neck. Okay, so when neck is the main function is the neck is to move our head. Okay, side to side. What is the function of our neck? To move our head. Head side to side. Okay, this was the function of our neck. When we are moving our head with the help, we always take the help of our neck. Okay, without neck we can't move our head side to side or anywhere we can't see. So neck is also a body part, and the function of the neck is to move our head side to side. Okay, now we have discussed the function of our hands, legs, knees, back and neck. Okay, we will go through an activity time. Okay class, now we will go through an activity. In your book there is an activity time, so see this, see that one, and we will go through it. See, it's your activity time here. Now what we have to do, what you have to fill, I will make you understand. Write any 4 activities you do daily by using your both hands and legs in the school. You have to write 4 activities which you do by using your hands and legs in the school. Then tell me the 4 activities. First one is, if you are playing a badminton, you are using your hands and legs. If you are playing a badminton, what you are using? You know how to play a badminton, okay? So if you are playing it, your hands and legs both are used. So in this is the first. Now you have to write 4 activities. This was the first activity. When you are playing a badminton, you are using your hands and legs both. Now second activity, when you are playing with a skipping rope. When you are playing with a skipping rope, you are using your hands and legs for jumping and hands for holding the rope. So in these 2 activities you are using your hands and legs both. Now after it, you have to write 4. These were the 2 activities, and now other 2 I am going to tell you. To fill water bottle. When you are going to fill your water bottle, what you are using? When you are going to fill your water bottle, you are using your hands and legs both, because if you are going, then you are using your leg, and by filling your water in your water bottle, then you are using your hands. So you are using the both to fill the water bottle. Okay. Now this was the third one and third activity, and after it we will go to the 4th activity, which is dancing. I know everyone more of you are very good in dancing. Now if you are dancing, then what you will use? Your legs and hands both. With only hands you may dance? No, with only legs you can't dance, but you have to use your both hands and legs. So these were the 4 activities which you use, in which you use your hands and legs both. Okay, so you see this, you have to fill it in this 4 lines. Okay, 1 2 3 4. In these all 4 you have to fill it. Okay. Now there is downwards, there is a fill in the blanks. We use our dash to sit crisscross. Now in the fill in the blanks, now in this we use our dash to sit crisscross. See in your book, in this blanks what you have to fill? There is a blank over there, okay, and there is a question. It's asking, we use our dash to sit crisscross. As I have explained you, what we use to sit crisscross? When we are sitting crisscross, you know what is the way to sit crisscross? I have told you this is the way to sit crisscross. So when you are sitting crisscross, you use your legs, okay, you are bending your legs, and to bend your leg we have to use our knees. So we will fill here knees, okay. We use our knees to sit crisscross, okay. Now there is a second blanks there. We use our dash and dash to throw things. Now to throw something, what do we use? Shoulder, arm and hand. When I am throwing this chalk, when I will throw it, then what I am using? My shoulder, my hand and my arm. This is my arm, so that I may throw this chalk. So while throwing something, we use our arms. There are 3 blanks there. In the first blank you may write arms, second hands, and the third one is shoulder, okay. So in these 3 blanks you have to fill up these 3 words, because these 3 these 3 body parts we are able to throw something. Now the next one is neck. Dash helps us to move our head up and down. And we were going through, while we were reading about the neck, what I have told you, the neck is used to move our head, okay. So you know what would be filled here in the number 3rd question. Neck helps us to move our head up and down. It's very clear that there will be neck only, okay, because neck is responsible to move our head up and down, side to side, left, right. Whenever you have to move your head, your neck will help you. Now in the number 4th, we use our legs for climbing. When you are climbing somewhere, you are climbing on a tree, or wherever you are climbing. Climbing means chadhna, okay. So whenever you are climbing, what you use? You will be using your legs. So in the 4th one you will write legs, okay. Now your activity has been completed. I think you should complete in your book also. Now we will meet in your next classes. Thank you.